This is a DX451. It looks to be complete, but the power dial is not working on it, and the lever in here keeps popping loose. Probably a bad spring in there. Anyway, I thought I'd go ahead, since I haven't taken one of these apart for a while, and I'm curious as to why it's stuck, because that's unusual for a Hilti tool. I figured I'd go ahead and take it apart. Now, first thing is, what is the difference between a Hilti DX450 and a Hilti DX451? Apparently, the only real difference is that the 451 could take a power level 6 strip and the 450 couldn't. That may have changed, I really don't know. But at one time, the DX450, the openings down here were too tight for a triple strip to fit in. Also, these tools, the 451, were generally set up for shooting 3/8 threaded studs in the U.S. Apparently, these were more common in the U.S. market, and the 450 is what's common in all the other markets. But you can interchange the barrels on it, so it doesn't really matter, which would also include the arm. So, like I said, I think this thing's loose. It's probably going to pop loose. Didn't. That's good, but it probably will again. Let's remove the front end like we would be doing in regular maintenance. See what we have in here. Crush ring has been spacked, but still in fairly good shape. Let's take this cover off. I'm going to reshoot the tearing down of the top portion of the tool on this tool instead. It'll be pretty clear why I chose to do that in just a few minutes. To begin with, that spring was missing on the other tool. And that's not the only piece that's missing. I'm going to take this screw out right here. Now what we have to do is remove these two pins. The pin on the other tool was missing in the front. To remove the pins, you have to have this lever pushed forward all the way. We'll find out why in a minute. There's pin number 1 out of the way at least. There's pin number 2, which is now hitting the other lever. Pretty sure I got to get that out of the way before I can pull that pin out. There we go. And the reason why you have to move the lever all the way forward is the pins have to come out where the die opening on the slot is wider. As they get one out here, the center portion where the lever rides is turned down. That's everything. Got a crack there too. Hopefully that's just superficial, but I doubt it. probably cracked when somebody messed up working on those pins. That's what it looks like. Careful not to tear it. Yeah, it looks like the power dial's just dirty. Well, we'll see. Push this in, and the receiver should just pop right past it. There we go. There is no point in taking this off. There's just a piece of metal welded to it, and you can remove this, but it's just there. It has a deposit for carbon buildup and stuff. A silencer also. There's the power dial. That's a retaining nut that was back there. So now I'm going to put my trigger in, and I'm going to tap that drip pin over, roll pin over just a little, so that it's sticking out just a hair. That way I can take the lever here. That's a catch that catches the notches on the strip to assist in the advancing. I'm going to go ahead and put it on there if I can. Looks like I got it. So I don't pinch it. And I'm going to hold it. So it's just barely on there right now, but I'm going to hold it in place with this drip pin so that when I hammer the pin in, it doesn't pinch there. I got it over there. So when I get the roll pin through to the other side, it doesn't pinch it because it has to move. First time I pinched it up in there between the triggers, so I'm swinging it back. I was worried about pinching it on the handle, and I pinched it on the trigger instead. Good. Okay. Going to the hole on this side here. See if we can hold it in there. Let's grab it. At least get the thread started, and then there we go. Okay, it's moving. This is a spring-loaded pin, and it's going to come into play right now. We have to get the receiver past that to get the screw started, the bolt started. Inside the receiver, when you pull it out, there's a firing pin, push rod, which just goes back in there, and the firing pin goes there, and it can go either way. Here's spring on top. The firing pin nut, which also fell out, has flats on the top. That will rest, or that the plate will hold it still when you thread it on. Alright, everything seems to be lined up. Okay, am I hitting it? Guess I am. Push that up. There we go. That was easy. And now it's holding the receiver in. Actually, let's might be better to put that nut back on first. Turns out I put the nut on too early. I ended up having to take it off again because this plate goes over it. So it doesn't look like it's necessary to put it on at that point. You can probably leave it off till you get all the other stuff in here and then put the nut and plate on. So, is it easier this way or this way? There we go. Okay, after struggling way too much to get that pin in there, I got it in there. So let's get the arms connected and lower the spring. And of course I do not have the pin that goes up there, or the spring that connects in this. So obviously this became a parts tool to somebody. We're going to go ahead and finish it up. Best way to not lose parts, should I need it for a parts tool, is to keep it together. I did start to clean this, but I really see no reason to go any farther with this. This video is already going to be real long. So just put it all back together. There you go. Ow. It was a parts tool, and it is still a parts tool. There's no way that this is going to work unless this popped off again. Unless somebody wants to go to the expense of buying a new handle, and it's really pointless at this point. So that's it. Hope you learned something. What to do, what not to do. And thanks for watching, and have a nice day.